I caught him at the jewelry store in Atlanta. I was going to get my watch fixed. I caught him at the jewelry store buying Jayda Wayda some Van Cleef bracelets.
Lil Baby got back into it really badly after Jayda was exposed for accepting a number of costly gifts from Quavo. It turns out that Quavo and Jayda have been having a covert relationship for some time, and he has been paying for all of the lavish trips she has been taking in recent months. When people learned of this, they were shocked. The relationship is complicated because Jayda is obviously utilizing the long-standing slight between Lil Baby and Quavo to win Baby around to his way of thinking by pursuing a relationship with Quavo. Evidently, Jayda is still upset with Baby's infidelity during their time together, and her current relationship with Quavo is just one of the numerous ways she intends to force Baby to end their relationship. This whole situation began when, for those of you who don't know, Danny Washington, a well-known entertainer and Instagram badass, decided to be a little messy by revealing some information about Jayda's personal business in order to gain some clout. She has many businesses and many contacts in the industry, and many celebrities, including Glorilla Chaotic and DC Youngfly, follow her. In addition, she was dating the well-known YouTuber Corey. Yes, the same Corey who dated Carmen, although their relationship ended because Corey was only using her for financial gain. Now, thanks to her connections in the industry and all the people she knows, she has a lot of tea and inside knowledge about my favorites, and sadly for them, Danny is not the kind to keep quiet about what she knows. According to the way the whole thing transpired, Danny was on the phone with her friends when she spilled all of this information, but one of her friends, who is obviously a clout chaser, decided to post the call on social media in order to expose Jayda and cause chaos in the phone conversation Danny was on. The conversation was sloppy and claimed that she discovered Jayda's shortcomings when she saw her purchasing a Van Cleef bracelet for Jayda. People immediately rushed to Jayda's page to check if she had worn any Van Cleef bracelets recently, and guess what? She most definitely had. On December 18th, she posted an advertisement campaign in which she was seen rocking a Van Cleef bracelet and giving a shout out to the YouTube blogger Room for Tea because she made the extra effort to look up the exact Van Cleef bracelet that Jayda was wearing, and based on these side-by-side pictures, you can tell that was the one she was wearing. Now, nobody is claiming that Jayda came alone because we all know her pocket is full of Van Cleef, but it's fascinating that she shared pictures of herself wearing these exact bracelets only a few times. I don't know about you, but the timeline makes sense to me. Danny, the caller, claimed to have seen her in Quavo at the Van Cleef store weeks ago, and now it's been leaked.
Ooh, for real, I can believe it.
I caught him at the jewelry store in Atlanta. I was going to get my watch fixed. I caught him at the jewelry store buying Jayda Wayda some Van Cleef bracelets.
Oh, but Danny wasn't finished being clumsy, since she also accused Ari Fletcher of cheating on her during that same phone call. She claimed that Ari got her money back from James Harden and asserted that Ari's breakup with Dream Doll was caused by her relationship with James. According to Danny, she saw Ari and James at a club firsthand, and she claimed that James had been messing around behind Yo's money back. To make things even crazier, Danny also accused Ari and Arrogant of practicing voodoo. According to her, they visit the same voodoo practitioner to exact revenge on one another whenever they are at odds.
What? Hey, oh my God. Are you serious?
Baby, I got all the tea, baby. I caught Ari at James Harden Club. James Harden too.
No, but I know why. Okay, so
Ari and Dream Doll fell out because they both James Harden. Okay? Clock it.
oh, that's why I paid, and that's why they bond ain't really close.
Yes. Hey, Ari, all them do voodoo, and they go to the same voodoo doctor. And when they get mad at each other, they be making the voodoo doctor put voodoo on each other. Clock it.
Girl, Danny is a complete mess, and it's not really obvious where she obtained all of this information, but people loved it and dragged Jayda through the dirt for it. However, they stopped dragging her when she received it. She was being dragged by her new guy because they believed she had purposefully chosen to be with Quavo in order to exact revenge on Baby. Some of you may not be aware of this, but Quavo and Lil Baby had a little back and forth. Beginning in 2020 and continuing into 2022, it all started when Lil Baby's crew jumped Offset because of some problems they were experiencing with the label QC. At the time, the Migos were furious that QC was pressuring them to take a step back and put Lil Baby first since he was bringing in more money.
So Offset had a problem with QC, from what I was hearing, he felt like they picked sides a little bit, or they were protective of Lil Baby. Offset, obviously in the Migos, you know, they were cash cows of QC for a long time, but then comes Lil Baby, 4PF. Offset had an issue with Baby. Apparently that led to some type of altercation. What I heard that happened, they tried to strip Offset down. Offset ran to somebody's Rolls Royce. P came out, but even like Lil Baby came out and saved Offset. This is what I heard. Again, I'm not saying this is true, because like I look at Offset as the top goon out of Gwinnett County, and I think Offset's down to catch a body. So I don't think no punk Offset. I really think.
To make things even worse, soon after she and Quo broke up, Jayda made the messy decision to upload a picture of herself sitting up on Lil Baby. When Quo saw Baby posted up with Sweetie, it really enraged him because of their terrible breakup and the diss tracks they both recorded against one another. It got bad, and it went up from there. Quo even gave his blessings to Sweetie and Baby in the most shady way possible when he posted on his story that he wasn't bothered because he and Baby could switch Sweetie out and take turns with her. He wasn't tripping, so he could switch it out. On the other hand, he didn't want to get caught up in this situation and quickly clarified everything on Twitter, saying, "Baby, I'm not seeing anyone. I'm single." However, this wasn't enough to get Quo to back off, so he created a diss track called Dishy, in which he again declared, "I don't care about Baby crushing Darling because she allegedly raced through, and one of his friends even caught her getting her back blasted out. I'm not stressing you out. You wanted the game. You should have just said it, and we would have blessed it. Now it's messy," he rapped. "I asked Carisha to please because she was too dirty and had broken my dog behind my back." Lil Baby also made his point clear in his song, stating that he didn't want honey. He even brought up Quo's Instagram story about their switching, saying, "He married, and we can switch it out if I don't want your female."
That was you in that picture with you?
With the cargo pants.
Nah. No, look like I see you with some of the pants on though. Everybody got the same pants. Like I see you with some of the pants on, man. It's too hard to be lit, ain't it, bro?
It ain't too hard though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever, I'd rather that than anything else. So I take whatever come with it. But I do have to like move a certain way because of that. And I be trying my best.
Returning to Jayda and Quo, some people think that she chose to date Quo in order to get Lil Baby all worked up. Of course, these are only accusations, so we must take everything with a grain of salt. However, Jayda made it clear that she only purchases her Van Cleefs straight from the manufacturer after hearing the false allegations Danny made about them. She didn't specifically refute the relationship rumors, but she made sure to emphasize that her Van Cleefs weren't from any mall retail store.
A little FYI, I don't wear Van Cleef from a jewelry store. All of my Van Cleef come from the Van Cleef store with a certificate. No shade.
All of this is a disaster, kid, and if any of it is true, Jayda may have just rekindled the feud between Lil Baby and Quo. However, I'd like to know what you guys think about Jayda supposedly dating Quo. Do you really think she's attempting to make Lil Baby all jealous and bent out of shape? What do you think Jayda is really trying to do? Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and don't forget to click here to view this additional really dirty film.